Hey guys, we're back live at the end of day 3 of a virtual summit. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well. Hope you are.
Awesome. It was
Uh,
another great day.
it is a good day. We've had a lot of people give us some feedback on it, and we've had a good time. Let's review once again so folks can follow it that are following us can see. Uh, on the first day, we had these electric speakers that shared and brought impact. Any quick note or nugget that anybody wants to share on this one?
I think that was a great way to start off the whole summit. Every single one of those speakers was outstanding. And, like we talked about yesterday, so many different messages, but coming across exactly what we wanted to in this summit.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I have nuggets from each one. Uh, Good stuff.
Let's go then to day 2's people and see is there anything. I tell you from my perspective on this one, and we feel this. It's not just with day 2, but all the speakers. But on this day in particular, I really felt strongly about that. You could get a sense of the heart of each individual, that they were really caring about the people they were speaking to. They were caring about the message. They were caring about who they were talking to, and I just felt that today. All of them are like that. Don't get me wrong, but day 2, it just, I don't know. Maybe that was just something that God put on me that when I was watching somebody, I was like, these people's hearts are there. Except for that guy up in the upper left corner. I don't know about him. He was kind of.
The others were outstanding.
No, I mean, even Jeff was. No, Jeff's always great. But I agree with you, James. People were speaking from their personal experiences, which makes it more real and it just captivates you. And I thought every one of them on there did that.
I agree. It was an exciting day as well. Now we're at day 3. As we close out this 3 days of high quality speakers that we had here, we had some outstanding people here today. Uh, who would like to introduce some of them and share some of it?
Well, I thought the horse was the best one. No.
He was good.
We had 2 horses speak. I mean, if you looked at we had one on the first day too, and then one on day 3. So we are.
You know what I liked about today? It was probably the most variety. Every day's been great in their own special way. Like we were just saying, the personal stories of yesterday. And then today I thought there was a lot of different variety from, teamwork to, Greg's 6 principles, which were outstanding, to Aaron's why and really focusing on, servanthood. Terrell and just the adversity he's overcome and his Terrell principles. And then Tyson was great with, you got to put in the hard work. He had me, motivated to do a little bit even more work today.
I felt guilty after that when I was like, I don't think I'm working hard enough. What's up with that? So,
When I first met Tyson, and I had him on my podcast, that's a part that he talked about that I've shared with Tammy a lot, and I've shared it with the athletes in our program a lot, is that whole concept of preparation. Because, in Tammy's book, The Confident Athlete, confidence is being prepared. And he gives such a strong message about that as he talks about, when he was in high school and, going from that dedication to being a world champion. And so I love that message.
I really felt passion from this group. I knew that going in, that if nothing else, from personally knowing Trinell and Aaron, I knew passion was going to be something that jumped out at me very much on this one, and it didn't fail. I mean, I really felt that it was working really well. That this group was really got you excited about who they were and what they were doing. It was just a very passionate message, and I love what you said, Tammy, about the diversity of them. Because, we just told the presenters when we invited them, speak what's on your heart. If you have one message to share with youth today, what to people who are working with youth and empower youth today, what would you say? And so this really flowed out of them and what they wanted to be. So,
and I really liked Tammy's message. One, I really like This Is Good. That's such an incredible story, but how she used that to get into the whole topic of the power of stories, because, even going back to yesterday, Jamie's stood out to me so much because of his stories. And so that just really tied into what Tammy was teaching today and the power of those stories.
I am a big storytelling person. And I will use some personal ones, but after hearing some today and yesterday and the first day, recognizing how sharing a personal story above like a folktale like This Is Good just adds even another level to helping grab a hold of the picture that you're trying to paint. So that was a lesson I took away, a note to self of put a little more personal in there. But yeah, I enjoyed, Lance, I'm sitting there with his 5 teammates thinking and putting names besides the 5 categories. I've got one I've got to go fill back in and figure out who's that person for me. Trinell, it was like the problem with doing nothing is that it doesn't end until you do something. And that was just like one of those like powerful statements that really got a hold of me. From Greg, I'm taking the 88 rule. The only people you need to please are your 80-year-old self and your 8-year-old self. And I thought, that's just gold. That's just tremendous.
It's been a great 3 days of content that we've been providing people with 20 high-powered presenters that really have shown their passion on being with us this week. Any takeaways overall from the entire conference?
I want more.
Absolutely. Because, as I went through them, I had all of these beforehand, but I didn't get to listen to them all beforehand. So I've just been going day by day with everyone else. And it's been outstanding. I've loved listening to these. Most of them are right around that 10-minute mark. And it was a quick listen. And definitely could have more of these.
I do agree as well. So maybe we should give some access to it for another time frame. So just pay attention to us tomorrow. We might discuss maybe giving you like an encore presentation of this. What do you guys think?
I think that would be a bonus day to listen in for free.
Well, you know what? The last thing I would do is hate someone to have been a part of this and not got to listen to everything. So yeah, I think it's a great idea. So
folks who are listening to us and are watching this a little bit later or watching it live or something, watch it. And we may be doing something. We'll send out an email, maybe some announcements on social media as well. Maybe we're looking at an encore day, maybe for Friday or something. We'll have to figure out our schedule here where you can still access these things for 24 hours. But there is an option if they want to have them longer and get more content from the whole presentation, some books, some other downloadable resources and everything, as well as a live question and answer session with us and a few of the presenters. Anybody want to share what I'm talking about with the group?
You bet. Part of the VIP group, if you want to join that or find out more about that, it's at ignitenextgen.com/VIP. And we're going to be doing some really cool things. They've got their own group. We are doing the live Q&A. And then, as you mentioned, we will be sending out some books to them as well.
So if you want to get that involved, you get the access to all the presentations, all 20 presentations for a year. You'll get put into a special Facebook group. You also get an access to the live Q&A tomorrow night. And if you can't make the Q&A, we'll send you the recording of it. So you'll have that access. So you'll get a bonus session that no one else gets. books from us and some downloadable resources and some other things as well that we can provide you. Plus, maybe you get some discounts on some future programs as well that will make it worth your time as well. So if you're interested, definitely look at that. Any closing thoughts on this week as a whole?
Well, one thing I want to add about the VIP is that it's not going to just be us three, and that some of these presenters are giving up their time and joining us as well.
Right.
So great opportunity for more gold.
Any other closing comments?
For me, I'm grateful to be a part of this, and really grateful for all the presenters that, gave it everything they did to make this such a great event. Appreciate you guys being a part of this, and all those that are listening. Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree. This has been very exciting. When we first started about this, we didn't know where it was going to go and how it was going to go, but it has exceeded everything that I could possibly imagine.
Well, the presenters have made it work, because without their material, we wouldn't have anything. But special thanks to both of you. I mean, James, you were the mastermind behind this, and Jeff's hard work behind the scenes with all the technical stuff. There's no way I could have done this, put a summit on by myself. So I'm blessed to have both of you guys as friends and as colleagues in creating a summit that makes a difference out there.
And I think it could. I think if folks are listening to this and really applying some of the concepts that is being shared, I think we can certainly, make a difference in the lives of youth. Youth are always facing obstacles as they are getting excited in life, but here's a comment from somebody named JT Williams. It's been awesome. I like that comment. So somebody is commenting on stuff there. So cool. Thank you, JT. Not sure who you are, but thank you. It's been wonderful to have this opportunity to put on this kind of event. And this won't be the only one. We've already decided we want to do another one, and keep posted, and we'll have that one coming up soon as well.
You know what? And just to add to that, thank you, JT, for making that comment, because that's been something really cool this week, is getting the text messages, getting the emails and stuff, just saying, hey, this presenter really had an impact on me. I love this message, or whatever it was. It was really cool to get all that feedback.
Yeah.
I agree as well. It has really been really good. Thank you guys for jumping on board and being willing to try this thing. You said I was the mastermind. It's more I just came up with a crazy idea and was able to find some people who enjoy crazy and jumped in with me. So
thank you,
audience. Watch out for more updates, because if you looked at the dates, this thing goes all the way to Friday. So we're going to have the VIP stuff all day tomorrow. We'll put out some emails and stuff about that as well. And we'll share some more information to you about the Encore as soon as we get it all nailed down. And hopefully we'll have some more folks join in on that. And for the hundreds and hundreds of you that have been viewing these and have been watching these every day and participating with us, thank you so much. And share what you've learned with other people. So thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.